It is our final day here in Lethbridge. Championship Sunday, the Tim Hortons Brier. Down to just 3 players. It has not been a problem for the 3-time champs. Angle it back and away it goes! And Gushue will move on. Despite missing Mark Nichols, wildcard Gushue picked up the win in a thrilling 3-4 game. Now, the Beijing bronze medalists are 1 win away from the final. They are the defending champions, aiming to make their 5th straight final. Brendan Bottcher needs to bounce back after a bad loss last night. So it is Gushue, Bottcher, the semifinal next. And our home, of course, for this year's Tim Hortons Brier, the NMAX Center. Coming up, it is the semifinal featuring the defending champions, Brendan Bottcher, against wildcard 3-time champion, Brad Gushue. Last night, it was the 1-2 playoff. Alberta, Kevin Cooey. Team Canada, Brendan Bottcher. Cooey led it 5-2 after 3, and then in 10, Cooey runs Bottcher out of stones to win it, and so he is on to the final, looking for a record 5th win as a skip. We'll have that for you tonight. Make a note, 8 p.m. Eastern time, as Cooey awaits the winner of this one, Bottcher against Gushue. As on this Sunday morning, and did you put your clocks ahead? I hope so. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. Russ alongside. Look, I think Brendan Bottcher was trying to put a positive spin on a game that really didn't go very well for him. When you look at the statistics from second through skip, they weren't very good.
Not at all, especially down the middle. Really low numbers, worst of the week for sure. But I give them a little bit of a pass. Once they got behind against Cooey, it was all about really tough, precise finesse shots. The ice softened up quite a bit, made those shots almost impossible. And that could, that's the worry, the ice is going to be better, but that could affect the middle of the lineup's confidence, especially the new guy, Pat Jansen.
And that, of course, was a 5th straight loss, Bottcher to Cooey this season. Brad Gushue says, look, it's going to get a lot more difficult from here to win with 3 men. However, they did manage to do it, of course, over Colton Flash, and there is a positive, if you can find one, to this 3-man lineup.
No question about it. Gallant and Walker, with all the mixed doubles experience they have, they've found a way, like the mixed doubles specialist, to get their bodies behind the curling stone when they're brushing it, not off to the side. Your legs behind like that. Now you can swivel left, right when Brad calls the brushing in a lot quicker fashion, which helps the skipper do what he did yesterday, make every big shot he saw.
So it is the semifinal of this year's Tim Hortons Brier when we do come back to Lethbridge.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, Here's How. By Scotties Facial Tissue, Unleash the Scotties. And by New Holland, proud supporter of Curling Canada.
For the win, shot stone. Belongs to Saskatchewan. Have you got this? Angle it back and away it goes! And Gushue will move on. Here we go. It's a huge shot right now.
Easy.
Brendan Bottcher. Clean, run it back. Hello, you got 2. From the NMAX Center, as we are moments away from getting this semifinal underway. Now the wait is over, and curling is back, and we do have a full house on hand. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The defending champions looking for a 5th straight trip to the final. From the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Brendan Bottcher, backed up by Karek Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Pat Jansen. Team wildcard number 1, bronze medal winners from the RE/MAX Center, St. John's Curling Club, Brad Gushue. However, only the 3 with Jeff Walker and Brett Gallant, each throwing the first 6 stones. Good. So by virtue of getting to that 1-2 game, and despite the loss, Bottcher did get the choice, and he's elected to take the last rock. So Bottcher will have the hammer. Gushue, with the better overall record in round robin, 8 straight compared to Bottcher's 7-1. He gets the choice of stones, and so he's elected to go with the yellow stones that he played in the win over Flash. So to get us underway in this semifinal on a Sunday morning here in Lethbridge,
Close.
the Gushue lead is Jeff Walker.
Close.
Well, two teams kind of going in different directions in some respect. Not that they can't bounce back from a loss, but it was not their best effort. Team Canada, where Brad Gushue stood on his head to win that game by on that ankle raise we just showed. So one team's a little happier than the other, but hammer to Team Canada could make a big difference.
Line's good.
Maybe a hair late.
Not bad. Line's
Close.
good.
Weight's pretty good.
Line's good.
Oh.
Line's good. Stay with it, guys.
It's not bad.
Straight if any.
Last 5 ends of that game last night, it got a little soggy down the center, and some of the finesse shots were just not ending up close. I'm sure it'll be perfect here tonight.
Well, this morning anyway.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Still be perfect.
What day is it?
Yeah.
There.
Right to the corner.
There right now. Okay.
Jeff Walker.
The top 4. Line's close.
Line's okay. You got
It's good.
Line's good. Yep. Room.
Still good.
By the way, line's good.
Doesn't look heavy though.
Line's
And
good.
now Walker jumps up to join.
Hard, guys.
Gotta go.
Hard. Hard.
So it started really yesterday
Hard. Stand.
when
Stand. Stand.
Mark
stand,
Nichols
stand.
tested prior to the weekend games.
Top 12.
That's such a tough break. Not that the three that are playing can't play well, they've already proved it, but Mark Nichols was made for this type of situation.
And they played Team Canada in
Line's
that
good.
Page seeding game.
Close.
That was yesterday
Line's
afternoon,
good.
and
Brad, always Brad.
they lost 4-3. It started off
good,
quite
Easy right now.
defensive as they played a closed game. Gushue with the last rock. They blanked the first 4 before Canada
By
did
the
win
guard.
it
Get by the guard.
4-3.
We're good for weight.
That's a great shot.
Good
Carter.
job,
Very
guys.
good.
Oh, wait.
Not going to be closed here, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. They might somebody might bail early enough to get a blank out of it, but that really good angle from Martin. I think it clears the shot rock.
Oh, nice, Brent.
Weight's close.
Okay, line's good.
Only got top 4 though.
Room. Room.
Top button. You sweep.
Room, guys.
You
Wait
sweep.
only.
It'll curl, or they're
Easy,
yelling
Jeff.
lots of room, but they should be
Straight,
able
straight,
to get this to
straight.
go.
Light. Hard. 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 Curl now. Yep. Curl. 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 Go. 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 Go.
First
go,
game,
go,
first
go,
game,
go,
first
go,
game.
Go. 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 Very good shot.
Very nice.
Okay.
Boy, this is tough. You're just not positive what it's going to do here. It's inside where they've thrown all the draws to the button in practice. But once the pebbles weren't off here, it's a very straight spot.
Clean.
And there is your what we were
Clean.
talking about.
Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, you go 61% in that 1-2 game after curling in the high 80s during the
Whoa,
previous games, and here
Just heavy for Hack.
it's going to be heavy.
I thought it might come it down a little bit.
Two mistakes there. Threw it heavy, and then nobody said it was heavy. Kark felt it would slow down because of what I just mentioned, a little bit of pebble there, but it didn't.
A little higher than half even. Just bite the line, I think. It's not going crazy there, so.
Lots of ice.
It's more ice than me, so it's going to be a little fresher.
And my apologies, it was on Friday morning that the test came back.
Keep it out there, Jeff. Line's okay. Line's fine.
So
Halfway.
Mark is
Line's okay, guys.
watching from the
Pretty good.
hotel.
Clean. 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 Just past half. Clean.
Doing a lot of
Gotta curl a
social
little, Jimmy.
media work.
Yep, finish it. Finish it. Hard. Hard.
Well, okay.
Half.
Whoa.
Good. Attaboy.
All right, let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with the defending champions, Team Canada.
Well, a confident third, and the ice we mentioned earlier at the top of the show that softened up a little bit. Pat Jansen was the victim of that 59% last night. It had to shock the system a little bit, so he needs a good start here just to get the mojo, get that confidence going. And second to none, Thiessen wasn't much better at only 61%. He has to play well to pressure Brett Gallant.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Opens it up, rolls the shooter over to cover the edge of the 8. Now the keys for Gushue.
For Brad Gushue, he has to get the speed early. Brad, when he's at his best, is when he gets the feel for draw weight. So how fast can he get that? That's going to be the key. And 3 beats 4. It's just a mindset with this 3-person thing. Everybody thinks it's a big disadvantage. With one brusher nowadays, and a brusher as good as Gallant, it doesn't make that big a difference. You've got Walker, Gallant, and Gushue throwing 8 rocks. There's really nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, think I'll get a little movement or?
I don't think it's going to go crazy.
I agree.
Not with the outturn.
Yep.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotty's
I like a
Facial
little more
Tissue.
than
Unleash the Scotties.
It just might drag their own yellow top 8 onto that red Canada rock.
Curl, Jeff. Curl.
Hard, watch the
Walker.
roll.
Yep.
And watch them go now, and they'll lose 1, but they are sitting 2 without.
Nice shot.
Shot.
Yeah. I got it a smidge outside the line. Stuck.
Dragged over quite a bit and kicked that yellow straight back. 2 choices. You could a little aggressive here and try to roll behind the corner guard. But I think they're going to go
Weight's good.
Clean.
the other way. Hit it and roll. Try to roll towards that shot rock.
Hair down.
Hard. Right to it, Brad. Right to it.
Decent with the heavy lean. And right to it. Sits right there. There's Pat Jansen.
Good throw. Here.
Nice force opportunity all of a sudden.
Looks like good ice. I threw a border here.
Just hit it dead on.
There is that. It's difficult to see. There's that guard though, sitting right on the top of the Tim Cup. You say right on. There's no thought of rolling in behind it.
I don't think Gallant will, because it's still early enough in the end. If he doesn't roll properly, it might leave a little bit of a pocket. Just dead on is fine.
You can carve it.
There's really no double without massive risk.
Real hard, Jeff. Real hard.
Okay.
Roll a little bit the other way towards center line.
Yeah, I don't mind that now.
Okay.
Easy.
Weight was good there.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good with
We're all behind the top yellow. If it goes too far, it's behind the corner. Won't be shot rock though.
like the way.
Solid easy.
That's a good statistic.
Weight's really good. Clean.
Close to 50% in hammer efficiency, scoring 2 or more with last rock. Watch out now. This is a little thin. We'll just hang around. And right away, Walker's there, and they cannot. So mistakes here early. Again, by a player that struggled yesterday, Jansen.
I blame both those on a little bit of pebble.
I curled early.
Yeah, there you go. Threw it well.
Felt like one of those clean throws again that just is curling a tiny bit more.
All good.
Can be a little fresher.
Yeah, Bottcher's got to play cheerleader here.
I like what I heard from
much
Pat
slower
Jansen
is
there,
this
though.
pass gonna
He
be?
just felt he threw it well. You got to be honest with yourself.
3 feet.
And it just grabbed a wee bit of pebble, curled a hair more.
Through the inside spot there. I saw a couple 4-foots in practice.
Yeah. Yeah, all good.
So.
Great opportunity now for the force to the single.
Straight split the rings.
Yes, I think they're going to go back 8 to make the double very thin.
I like
Should
that.
be good.
That's good.
I got back 4, guys.
Hold on. Felt like lots. Yeah. Just tee.
So Gallant has got him. Out comes Walker just in case, and it'll be Gushue
Oh, let
that
it curl.
Back 8.
calls line here.
Whoa. Don't need it. Whoa.
Half 4, half 8.
Whoa.
Back 8.
Whoa. That's good. That's good.
And to the back 8 they go.
Good spot.
Reason you go there, Vic, is you can't hit that one and roll buried and be shot rock.
Yeah.
I like the way you threw it.
And the double's virtually
Like my draw the
impossible.
button, that's where it felt it would have been.
Well, I think
So the
where
only way to
freezing
get out of it
turtle
is a
was playing
freeze,
up
really.
on the
Yeah.
Top one. Behind. Do you like the freeze?
I kind of like the freeze.
Mind that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. 14 on that.
Who just
Okay.
threw 14, 11.
I didn't do much early, but it came over the line a little bit.
Yep.
Really good call. Tough shot. It's going to be very difficult to get it good enough that Brad Gushue has to blast everything out of there. Then there's a blank opportunity, but I
Freeze.
think it's your best chance to create a
That one seemed to slide
blank.
pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, 14-1.
14-1 to back 8.
Yeah, it's nice there.
Could I have just a millimeter more?
Yep.
If nothing else, it gives him a shot to throw a draw. I always like to get one in a big game like this. You'd like to get that one made.
Line's good.
I thought it was there.
We're a little tight.
Okay,
we're
There
there.
is the numbers
there.
down.
Bumping a little.
Bumping for sure.
All things
Yeah, bumping.
Bumping.
being equal, you need those second and third
Bumping.
stones to help you as a skip, obviously.
Bumping.
Makes your job a little
Bumping.
easier, but he wasn't getting that support in that 1-2 game. And right down to it.
Shot.
So close.
Pick it.
Pick it clean or hit 3/4 of it with peel. Try to save the thrown rock. You're going to pick it. This is one of those ones, you know, fairly straight here. First hand might get a little bit of a movement, but you cannot afford to miss this wide. So Brad won't gamble too much. You don't want to zip it right by here.
Let it last, Jeff. I don't think it's going to do much down here.
And there you go, even tightening up
maybe a
the
little more.
tightening up the brush.
It's amazing you think differently once you're in the hack.
Final stone trying to pick out shot rock.
Yes.
Trying to force here in this first.
Yes. Hard.
Gallant staying with it.
Hard.
Pick it away. Oh, and right across the
great
top
job,
it goes.
Perfect.
Yes. Hard.
Great shot, Brad.
That is so tough out of the gate because you saw how thin he hit it, and you could not be wide, obviously.
Just a little quick on
Just back line.
Well played in by Team Gushue.
So final stone facing 2. Forced to the single draw now from Brendan Bottcher.
Similar.
hairless.
Yeah.
In an interesting event, to say the very least. They came in seated 9th, the defending champions 9th.
Still there.
Do we need it?
And
If we need it, we got to
Your
go.
line-
Very
good.
few chatting about him as a repeat winner.
What do you think?
We're going to overcurl this back one.
Max. I think we're okay.
There we go, not a brush to it. And we think we're okay. Yeah, you are. As it stops full in the 8, Bottcher forced to the single. Gushue will have the last rock when we come back. Center line guard put up by Team Canada. Corner covering the 8 from Brad Gushue. And now second stone, lead stone. Team Canada's Carrick Martin as we welcome you back.
A little heavy. A little heavy.
To Lethbridge on this championship Sunday. It's the semi-final, and around they go. And it is Gushue that does have the last rock, has the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Not quite where Carrick wanted it. They had no choice. The weight was
Yeah,
probably good. If
I
he gets it a
think,
little wider, they wouldn't have to have brushed
Through,
it.
like close to hack. You can be aggressive. You go by, you get this all day, right?
How good's that surface?
the
Vic? The
hack?
guard's
Yeah.
almost in the rings. And he still had enough curl to make it come out the other side.
Yeah, wonderful job all week by
Weight's good, Brad.
Chief Ice Tech, Greg Owasco, and his
Gotta go.
entire team.
Hard, Brett.
To the hack. Hard.
Break a land.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay with the shooter. Whoa, whoa. I don't
Now
think
watch
we need it.
where this goes.
Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
So he gets it off the center line, spins it in.
Good shot.
Good
And
job, bud.
sitting as a second shot. Again, if you're just joining us, the habit has been in many events now to the ice crew sharpen the stones to give them a little bit more bite. But they elected not to do it this event, and so the combination of the clipping of the pebble stones, it's been a perfect surface.
Yeah, you just clip a little bit more each day because the rocks are starting to straighten out.
Got nothing? No, just touched it. Wow. And pushes it over. And that's another stone in now early for Gushue.
Continuing where they were last night, 81 for Kark. Thiesen's at 50.
Board.
Not counting that rock. Yikes. Dream start here for Gushue. He got his force. No guards in play here.
Weight's nice. Here, heavy.
Should have 3 yellow in the paint.
Gotta go. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Here, heavy, guys.
Whoa, whoa. Needs a curl. Needs a curl.
Your land now.
Roll it,
There's
roll
that
it,
little
roll it.
switch you were talking about.
Okay,
Gets
good
a
shot.
little bit of a roll
Good.
towards their own.
A little.
Skids to the line and sort of stops.
Double, buddy.
Yeah.
Need a couple doubles
Like
here.
firm?
Yeah.
Just a sliver high?
Well, Thiessen will try and give him one here.
Yep.
Trying to make up for that almost flash.
Clean. Yep.
Jansen staying
Yep.
with it. Have you got it? One. Oh, and he's got it. Very nice. Good bounce back. Brad Thiessen.
Really is, Vic. You know, when you as an athlete, you struggled last night. So you wake up this morning going, boy, I hope I don't do that again. And then you miss a couple early. It's very difficult to turn it around. And that could really help the team.
Good.
Yeah. Forward weight, eh?
It's easy when you're playing well. The pressure's when you start slow. You feel like you're letting the boys down.
A little bit quiet. Yep.
Really, really
Yep.
hard.
So both teams very good at their
Hard.
that hammer
Hard.
efficiency. And that's why they're in this
Good weight. Light. Ah. Whoa.
semifinal.
Whoa. Off, Jeff. Good shot.
Gallant, I thought, had an interesting comment. He said the problem sometimes with playing the three-man game is more mental because you try to make up and maybe do
You like
things,
throwing it with peel or with
throwing the
medium?
stone, trying to make up for the player that's missing.
Well, Brad Gushue, who was outstanding last night, he actually missed 3 draws heavy. One of them cost him a 2. A couple times he was back 8, which is very uncharacteristic. You really wonder if he was sitting in the hack going, I've only got 1 brusher. And you try to be too good yourself. Tough little angle here for Pat. He's been
Clean.
2 shots narrow.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Here we go. Starting early, the buzzing bees from Martin. Oh, and he's going to get that one too. No, a slide across the top. That one comes off the cushion and slide. It hangs on at the back edge.
Just another over curl by a 1/4 inch, maybe less than that. Watch how close this red comes to getting this side yellow. Oh, man.
Close.
I would suggest Pat Jansen's thrown 3 really good rocks. He's just come up empty with just a little bit of ice reading. A lot of 2s on the board now.
Doesn't look heavy to me.
Even the muddle
Work a bit.
Yep, for
Sure.
sure.
Post. Top 4. Split the T line. Weight's nice.
Gotta go here.
Okay. Split the T.
Real good.
Good.
Wow.
Wait.
That's just,
Isn't it?
yeah, it's just great. They just know.
And they hadn't been down there either.
Good shot. Good judge.
Dead on's an option here because Gushue can't really roll wider than that. Try to create an angle for the double.
Clean.
Medium.
Clean.
As soon as you roll in here, Vic,
Clean.
you're coming
Clean.
deeper.
Whoa.
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 Curl.
Curl.
Curl. Curl.
Martin some late licks. And
Nice
he'll
shot.
just bang it there.
That was a good shot, really. 'Cause now what? Nose, you'd have to throw it off the guard, actually.
This is when you know you're working.
Curl.
Listen.
Curl. Curl.
Nice shot.
Look at the. His hand almost goes white because he's gripping it so so hard the blood flow just can't even
Yeah,
get to
it's
his
true.
hands.
Hard, Jeff. Gotta go, Jeff.
Real hard. Right to it.
Hard, Jeff. Right to
Right
it.
to it.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Okay.
Don't think he's going to take the double on.
Thanks. Try and get it back four.
Yeah.
Right on the beak.
I'm trying to roll
A little bit.
over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Get
get
it
it
to the side of the
close,
forefoot.
maybe for a second. Another chance?
Yeah, I thought they might nose it, but then there's a double. They're trying to roll back four.
Easy.
If you do
Solid.
that,
Medium.
Brad rolls back. I don't think there's a double either.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Skip Stones. Brendan Bottcher's first.
Hard. Hard.
And no roll.
Nice shot.
Sits there.
It forces
Not bad.
Gushue to roll right. Dead on, there'll be a double for sure.
The hair light there last one.
A little straight there. Yeah. I thought I was on the full side of the broom
Yeah.
too.
Just didn't really have a chance, though.
No, not like the out turn over there.
Both?
Sounds like they've got it mapped pretty quickly.
That's the difference at this level. You know, if you gave them a practice shot, they'd curl 98%. It's just figuring out the spots.
Board weight.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Weight
whoa,
straight.
whoa. Easy.
So it's a coin flip
Whoa, whoa.
in this one.
Curl.
Tied at
No,
4.
Clean, clean. Yep, Brett, straight.
All
Yeah.
time.
Hard.
Gonna just try to roll it out a little bit. No, right there. So double.
Yes,
No, it was good.
not easy. Probably has to change turns now.
Straight.
Play it straight.
It was fine. Shoot, sorry.
Yeah, he knows.
Curled quite a bit more than Brett. Say it curled quite a bit more than Brett.
Yeah, we look pretty good.
Thought I got all the way out to it, maybe even a hair full, but
I don't think we're ever going over it.
I think you could actually. The speed that Brendan can throw. Oh, he's going. Sorry, he's going in turn.
Clean. Whoa.
Looking for the double to get himself out of trouble.
Whoa.
Bottcher all on its own. One coming across, going to touch it,
Yeah.
and there it goes.
Special.
And so it's just like that. Gushue's facing two.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where the broom was, it was probably the right ace for the out turn. That's what I saw. Fantastic. That was made right out of his hand. Huge shot, Vic. You give up a force, give up a 2. It's a perfect start for, in this case, Team Gushue. Now they get the force back.
Is he forced here? There's no double.
Well, you know what? It is there. It actually is there, but with the broom he's taking, he's throwing soft weight, so he's planning on hitting it dead on.
All right.
But it is there. The angle's there if you want to take it on.
Weight's good.
clean,
Here more.
clean,
Yeah, now part of that
clean. Yep.
0 for 7 is the fact that it started off with 4 blanks, and then all they could manage were singles the rest of the way. And that's what they'll get now is a single here and 2 to tie it. The semifinal of the Brier from Lethbridge.
Thanks.
So a couple of forces to start this semifinal from Lethbridge. Team Canada now wild card forced to a single. And we're down just to a single sheet to play. 4 through round robin. And now the championship playoff games are all on sheet B. 1-1 as we go to the third. And it is the defending champions, Brendan Bottcher, that do have last rock playing the Redstone.
A little bit fortunate for Brendan Bottcher. That was a wonderful double at just perfect timing because they've been out curled by 25%. Now it's only 2 ends, but Gushue's been the better team so far. And Bottcher walks out of that with an 8-end game with hammer.
Whoa, curl. Hard, pad, hard.
Okay, we'll leave it right there.
Shot.
Now I know people say, well, 8-end game. But you're right, in some respects, you look at it that way to say you're 2 ends closer to the finish, and you've still got the last round.
Exactly. No question about it. Brendan Bottcher would take this playing 10, wouldn't he?
Here heavy.
Whoa.
Here heavy.
Yep. Whoa. Off. Whoa. Curl. Go ahead, Brett. Go ahead. Hurt. Just a little hard. Okay.
Yeah, he'll leave it underneath.
Good job.
So he just stuffed it right underneath the center guard.
I think he watched Kark Martin's overcurl. Kark was trying to roll wide side, overcurl by 3 or 4 inches. So then you protect. Hit the broom, but threw it too hard.
Yeah, you got 14-7.
14-7. That's nice speed.
Got a little
Line's good.
Didn't give you much.
Yeah.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Brad Thiessen, 6th Brier appearance for him.
Back here. Back here.
He and Bottcher have been together since their University of Alberta days. As has Kark Martin. That's where they all hooked up, winning a youth sport
Very good.
national championship back in 12.
It's a big advantage to that, playing together for a long time, knowing the tendencies, under pressure, what you're going to do. We touched on John Morris, the second year being this year's. They're a much better team.
Yep. Here.
Sure.
Normal weight.
I guess the run double's possible, but it'd have to be perfect.
Nice normal. Whoa.
Good speed here. He's brought the speed down a bit.
Curl. Hard curl.
Got it. And will it sit down? No, it'll spill. But the exchange colors. Centerline guard now belongs to Gushue.
Close, just a smidge wide. And she kind of
The
rode.
top teams in this situation are throwing less weight on some of those peels, and the theory there was to hit and stay. If you make a double later on, you might force, just like Brendan Bottcher did.
And part of that theory has to be well, first of all, the surface and the liveliness of the stone.
That's right. Yeah, you don't have to break them in half to kill the enemy rock, and then you can control the one you've thrown.
Line's good.
Line's good. All for weight.
It's still a very difficult 2 for Team Canada here.
Weight's
Oh,
good.
it looks all there.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Weight's good. We're right beside her.
Good shot, Brad.
Oh boy, Brad.
And they do even it up.
Wild how fast.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Still not used to it.
Double in the next one.
Yep. You're on the beak.
Forward weight.
We noticed last night you got really fast, faster than it had been, and then they lost the surface just a wee bit. They're talking about how quick it is again. It's just that really warm outside and packed house.
Yeah, well, last night we were just officially 75 people shy of 4,000 here in the building. That with the loss of some seats, probably seats close to
Hard. No, stand it. Don't want to roll.
49, maybe 48. Normally for the hockey, it seats 5,400.
Easy.
It's a tough combination because you're amped up. You got the adrenaline flowing, and then the surface is a wee bit quicker. Can't roll out here. You're saying to yourself, oh, if I don't roll, he's going to make the double. It's double still not made. You're going to make it for him if you roll out here. That's at a couple over curls.
Clean, clean.
All the
Weight's
focus
good.
and much of the focus was
Whoa,
on
whoa.
Pat Jansen
Curl.
as he took over for Darren Moulding after the split with Bottcher, and then Moulding was here and here. There you go. That's the kind of thing. And Moulding was here playing with New Brunswick.
You weren't up.
It's just the throw.
Yeah. Ran straight.
And this is Moulding's hometown, of course, Lethbridge.
Maybe give me just
You opened it up
little
nice.
more. Okay.
It was predictable to roll out there. Just tried too hard to be perfect.
You see, I mean, that's the mental game.
Yep.
Inside the line. No, it's good.
Yeah, Pat's had a bad break, in my opinion, this game. He's 3 over curled early that he threw well, so then what are you going to do? He's someone just maybe a little
Yep, you're good.
protect on the outside, and he didn't have a lot of real estate there.
A little light. Okay.
Easy.
He needs to see one finish exactly the way he's throwing it. That'll make all the difference.
Just a second, Brier for Pat Jansen. He was
Easy.
with John
Clean.
Epping
Clean.
back in 18 out of Ontario, and then the last couple of years the alternate for Bottcher.
Good.
That's better for him.
Pat.
Don't try too hard though, obviously. Got to make sure we stick a little bit more. I thought yours was fairly hard. I should get some curl.
I didn't want to come back for me.
I thought it had a chance.
4 to 8.
Yeah.
Want to roll deep under his zone?
No question. Try to roll it under, and then you can't throw any weight at it if you're Brendan Bottcher. It's a pretty tight guard, and he gets one good here. Either this one or the next one.
Weight's good, Jeff.
Whoa, clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa,
Weight's
hard.
great.
There's that what you're saying. Gallant will try to get his feet in behind the stone, and then if he has to pivot, he can get around. Watch this roll. And he gets it towards the center line and tucks maybe half a stone.
Nice. Good shot.
Good
Back
effort.
nice, yep. That's good weight, eh?
Perfect weight.
Sorry, I thought I was rolling a little more. It's okay. You're new to this.
He is. They're making light of it, but he is. And you take a shot like that, that angle raise yesterday. What did we say before Gushue let it go? Was you've got Walker, who's very rarely, if ever, seen stones coming at him. He's always been watching them go away.
It's a skill. It really is. He's done
Easy.
really well this week.
Good easy.
Easy.
Clean. Easy. Clean.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Clean.
Close.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Got to get going.
Hard. Hard. Right to
Gotta
it.
get going.
Hard.
They did well, and they roll it away. Well, he saved them in that last end, Bottcher, making a nice double.
Did he ever? There's no choice. There's no point of return here. You've got to make this perfect or you're giving up 2. I thought he was throwing the out turn where they put the broom down, but just so straight here with that kind of weight. Just could not hit that any better.
Gets them out of trouble. Leads to a force. We're tied at 1. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Rowing together.
This will be close too because it's a little wider path, but very similar amount of curl here. And he just threw it, and no risk rolling out this time. You can take a chance.
Whoa. Clean.
Should finish a little more than the last one.
Hard. No roll.
Gonna get this roll this time. Yeah. Oh, much better roll. Much better roll. Although there it goes, saying hello on that other side.
The wider you go, the more curl in it. He might say it.
It's hard to anticipate it.
I know.
Yeah.
No weight.
We don't mean to repeat ourselves for those who are just joining us. It's because of the pebbling pattern. It'll build up a little bit more on the sides. So that's why you
Clean.
get that little bit more
Clean.
curl if you go out
Clean.
a little
Clean.
wider.
Yep. Clean. Clean.
And there you go. So we'll put a blank on the board here in 3. It remains a 1-1 tie. The winner will move on to tonight's championship final against Alberta. Kevin Gushue. Well, they have in fact been the dominant 3 teams. When you look at the last 6 Brier finals, look at all of the final 3 are all those names. However, we're going to have for the first time in those Brier finals, first time it will be one of them on the podium as a bronze medalist. It's never happened. Last 2 years, for example, it's been Matt Dunstone who has been the bronze medalist. But they are definitely the 3 dominant teams in our country. Good view of everything here, wherever your seat is at the NMAX Center. The screen overhead, center ice, and then screens at the home end as well. And you see them. So the blank in the 3rd means they will remain tied at 1, and once again it'll be Team Canada. And Brendan Bottcher, who does have the last draw, has the hammer, playing the Red Stars.
That is mind-boggling, though. Those 3 teams, think of the teams that they have to knock off. The Brad Jacobs, my brother, you got McEwen, Gunner, you got Dunstone, Flash now this year.
Good throw.
Incredible consistency. Just about rolled it underneath. A nice start to this end. Jeff Walker threw one really tight. Cart came around perfect, and Jeff made the run back, stuck it.
Line's tight.
Nice control, Wade.
Pretty solid.
A shot he would not play very often. He's turning himself into a good second stone.
Straight. Yep. Hard. Get it out there. Okay.
Good. And rolls away from the center.
Let's roll a rock. Board.
Board weight.
Get a little curl out here.
Catlin Schneider had one out here, the double in the 10th end. That took off on him, over curled. It was a pretty simple double. Should
Probably
be
a little less than mine.
all
Okay,
kinds of
clean
curl
right
here.
now.
Well,
Yep.
clean.
Yep. Very quiet. Yep. Hard.
Right to it, Jeff.
Hard.
Catlin
Good.
Schneider, who
Goody. Shot.
throws the 3rd stones for Colton Flash, Saskatchewan champions. Had a good run. But the drought continues. 42 years it's been since they've last won Saskatchewan. Rick Folk in 1980.
Yep.
Just easy.
Gotta go. Clean. Whoa. We're good. Good shot.
Nice brushing. Yeah, we talk about Pat being new and playing well, and he can brush too. You really, Vic, you can't build a team to compete at this level
A little more weight.
without at least 2 incredible brushers.
It's nice board.
Yep. Hurt. Real hurt.
You're very handicapped if you don't.
Yep. Still a little more.
Hurt.
Yep.
Hurt.
Hard.
Good.
Hard. Good shot, Brett. Attaboy.
Easy.
Would have been nice to be a little more nose, I think, but it's good.
It's pretty good. It's a rock and a half above.
I mentioned
What's
that
that?
Jansen played with John Epping, and they had 18 Brier, and he threw the 2nd stones for John. Matt Cam was at 3rd, and Tim March, who now plays with your brother Glenn. He was on that team
Line's
too,
good.
out of
Easy.
the Leaside Curling Club.
Easy.
good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, curl. Weight's good. Gotta go, Park. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go hard.
Buzzing away. Gotta hang on. Oh, it
Nice.
just
Real
does.
good.
That's a good hold right there.
Yeah, you knew where Team Gushue was going if that rolled out.
Nice roll. Sneaky.
I like it out here.
Yeah. Good weight. Normal. Whoa. Whoa.
Your broom down.
Clean. Whoa.
Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Just clean. Just clean. Just clean. Good.
Brett hasn't missed a thing.
Same weight. Oh, they really got that going.
Yeah.
Holy
I thought it was
smokes.
rolling out for sure.
Yeah, I did too.
There you go. Even they, you know, it's
Got on it out in the frost. And
Yeah.
the appreciation for the opponent and just how good Carrick Martin is.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's got to be a little frustrating. You're sitting there going, well, that's gone. That's rolling out. Wait a minute.
He's held it.
Yeah.
Curl.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah, that's
a big miss.
It really is, Vic, because you just cannot give a player like Gushue a free one. Just roll anywhere. Yes, I know you're trying to keep it out wide so Brad can't hit and roll 6 feet dead bury, but he's not making that shot very often.
Just have to tighten it up.
Hit and stay.
I think the in is draw to button speed. The out's a bit of a guess.
So Bottcher figures that he'll just,
You agree?
if something is wrong or bothering Jansen in his delivery, he's going to just tighten up the ice a bit.
You know, it'll be changing your technique now. That's massive. Not only is force quite a possibility, the steal is there now too.
A little bit of room. I liked it.
This
Top
year
up.
I played
That
with
was there,
Brad,
it's
this is
all
his
over.
favorite shot, the intern draw, intern
line.
hack weight.
Line's good.
He just seems to have the right
Lots of
speed.
Can't touch it.
Lots of room. Really running,
Heavy.
Brett.
Back. E.
Look at how wide
That
this
much,
is.
eh?
That means it's a hair
Right
heavy.
here. Whoa, keep it out in the open. Keep it open. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Finally settles. Center line. Back 8.
Another unforced error.
I didn't think it was that deep.
I didn't either.
That was a 16 split.
Now we're throwing all the hits, so
I
that's
think
greased up pretty
I
good.
think it's greased there.
Yeah.
Like I thought 16 would be no worse than back button.
Yeah.
No worse.
I felt I gave you 5 feet less than when I threw this way.
What one?
The one to the wing.
Same split time.
yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So a chance given right back here by Gushue.
16 seconds. That's crazy.
I like it.
Tack it out. Thanks.
They contemplated the freeze, but you
That's
have to
probably
hope
good.
for a miss from Brad to get your 2 that way.
Good hack. Yeah. Yeah. Last time I gave you easy on that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weight's nice.
Yeah.
Clean.
Solid hack.
Clean.
Clean.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Weight's really good.
Close breath.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa.
Bottcher in his first.
Clean.
Boy, all on its own here. Is he going to give the chance right back? And he is. Goodness. Mistake after mistake here.
No carving, no nothing.
Oh.
I guess this curl hung a little bit.
Missed the line call.
Trying to be too precise, aren't they, Vic? Like they're trying to roll wide so Brad can't roll back.
I thought it was gonna
I
get
didn't know
there
it was
easy.
that heavy.
Just heavy. If it's 16 seconds, it's easy to overthrow anything.
I mean, I don't know if.
Yeah, we'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
If it pokes out a little on the out turn, we really haven't seen that side that much, so.
I like that ice.
You can rest assured, Brendan, the next one's going to be tougher than his first one.
5 feet less.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same ice, isn't it?
Yes. Just shut down that weight a little bit.
You have heard him say he'd love to just peek out over curl and show a corner on the
Felt a little light.
other side of center line. Just because there's been a lack of play there.
Yes.
Switch, Brett.
Or totally buried.
That's pretty good. But a curl. Needs a curl, Brett.
Top 4.
Needs a curl. Stay over there.
Now it starts to go.
Really needs a curl. Gotta
Really
get across center.
swooping. Look at it
Back
go.
button.
Needs a curl. Keep going.
Look at it
Keep going.
go.
Keep going. Go.
Look at it go. And right in behind to the lid.
Good sweep.
Shot.
It's quick. That's as quick as it's been all week, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't. Just gonna let that one go. And
Yeah. Switch, Brett. That's pretty good. But a curl. Needs a curl, Brett.
Top 4.
There's that
Needs a
switch.
curl.
So
Stay
he
over there.
pivots around.
Really needs a curl. Gotta get across center.
Back button.
Needs a curl. Keep going. Go.
Look at that.
Might be good enough. Team Canada's going to take this one on. Look at that.
Probably need a little more ice to make it.
I'd be really tempted to
You
take
think the
my
run
one
back
here.
is easier?
Or yeah, I don't know how much you have.
From down there, it looks more open.
Yeah, it's pretty buried.
I'll go take a look.
You don't really want to give up a steal here.
Doesn't have a lot. You can try in the blank. Got about an inch of it from down there.
That's a tough dig.
I'd rather make sure we score one here.
Yeah, let's just bump it back.
Yeah. Just a heavy draw, hey?
Yep.
Because this is going to be a tit straight too, hey?
Yeah, I think so.
Like
I like
that?
that. Yeah.
I think the right call, Vic, but it's not necessarily an easier shot. It's heavy draw. I hate that word because
It's a heavy draw.
it's so fast. You're a little more than heavy draw. And this will never curl. You've got to move that thing quite a bit.
This pass should be nice.
So they need
Yeah.
to get
Just don't kill it early.
Yeah.
at least half
Probably
of it here.
14-7 to 2.
Get carve it
Could
at
I
the
have a
end.
little less?
Yep.
And a titch straight, says Brendan Bottcher. Wonderful draw in behind, sitting shot stone.
Just through.
Clean. Yep.
Right on the lid.
Hard. Clean.
Back
Gushue.
12. Back 12.
Clean.
Back 12.
Jansen.
Whoa.
Curl.
Now here he goes.
Weight's really good.
Trying to help this over.
Clean.
And here he goes, Martin.
Beauty.
And it is a
shot.
beauty. Very nicely done. Perfect weight. Line call. Managed by the front end. Single. Team Canada to take the lead.
Let's go. Shot.
Gonna have to.
Carrick Martin picking himself up. Throwing his second stone as we welcome you back. Lethbridge on this championship Sunday. Tim Hortons, Brier. 2-1 as Team Canada gets forced again. Very nice though. Quiet tap back. So up goes the center guard from Team Canada. The yellow stone that belongs to Gushue, and now coming down on top was Martin with his second. Gushue does have last rock playing the yellow stones here in 5.
Trying to hit 2/3 of this.
Yeah, a couple of unforced errors
That way you just gave me things back 8 on this
forced
side.
Canada to take a
Yeah.
single. Good throw though, and a good team shot to tap that buried rock back enough.
Back 8. Back 8.
So impressed with Gallant and Walker, Vic, with
Whoa. Back
having to change roles, a little different shot selection for certainly Jeff's third rock.
Really needs a curl. Whoa.
Well, I mean,
Really
look
needs
at
a
him
curl.
now.
Really needs a curl.
This is the kind of thing he would do, of course, in playing with his fiancée Jocelyn Peterman in the mixed doubles game.
Yeah, I think Brett and Jeff being good mixed doubles players definitely has helped us. Their ability to shift from one side of the rock to the other. I think me being a good mixed doubles player is arguable and certainly has no impact out there right now. But I'm super impressed with Jeff and Brett, how they've adjusted to the new roles and how well they played over the last 2 games.
Solid.
Clean.
Close.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta go, Cart.
Hard, Cart.
Really
Gotta
go.
get it
Gotta
by.
go, gotta go.
Hard, Cart.
Hard, hard.
Good sweep.
Oh, boy, great sweep, buddy.
And there is Jocelyn Peterman. And his brother Chris,
Clean.
who was here and
Clean. Clean.
playing for
Clean.
Prince Edward Island. So down a man
Normal.
A lot softer than I
without Mark Nichols. And if you need somebody to fill in,
Okay. Yep.
that gentleman is ready.
Go get him. Go get him.
Okay, come on in. Well done. Well done, Brad.
Halfway?
Not heavy.
No.
Line's good.
We're a hair light.
Line's good.
No, halfway. Halfway.
Line's good. Could
Just
be.
half.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Can't go too deep or it might overcurl a bit here.
Clean to stop. Clean to stop. You're good. You're good. You're good. Good shot.
Pretty good.
Best effort from the
Deal.
front end here for Team Canada. Nice rock positioning.
Run it straight up.
Forcing Gushue to do a little cleanup.
Yep.
Ball right off.
Clean. Clean it.
Good.
Clean. You got a big chunk.
So this is when you make the move. Brad's shot, would he ever loop around?
Yeah, it's getting nice now.
At some point, Canada's probably just going to hit
14
that
and
and
a half.
spill them around, try to sit 3.
Your line's good.
Okay,
Half.
we're tight.
Halfway.
Half tight.
I think just.
Okay, it's a little
Your
wider
line's
than
good.
half.
So first
Half
draw
tight's good.
Stay with it.
It's always
for Pat
Brad's.
Jansen.
This half.
It's curling big.
Coming down.
Just
Yeah.
half.
Yeah. Hard, guys. Hard, guys. Hard.
Middle of the lineup
Hard.
still though a little low
You're good there.
for
You're good. You're good.
Easy, easy.
Bottcher and Team Canada. Thiessen right now 75. You saw Jansen's number low 70.
Yeah, that has to improve. Good spot there. Forces Brett to waste another one.
Clean. Shot.
A tight guard.
Okay.
The reason he's going tight is,
Yeah, that's the hair.
1, Team Gushue might ignore everything, go around set 2. And 2, if it's really tight, it's such an easy raise. I don't think Brad will take on the hitting this rock either because of the way the Reds are lined up so perfectly.
That's close.
Good rock positioning
Pretty
early in
tight.
the end here.
Tight. Always
Stay
Brad's.
with
Yeah, last night wasn't the best
Always
for
Brad's.
the
Hard.
second
Yeah,
through
just half.
Hard.
No, just
skip.
half.
61, 59, 75. Bottcher for the 3 respectively.
Okay, you're good there. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Nice shot.
Sweet press. Good.
Now you have to make a move. What's it going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this. Slick here, Rick. Stay on that
You
side.
stagger these, then that run back isn't very
Still
effective.
slick, eh?
What's that?
Still slick here, I think. Should be quick.
I can't hear you, Brett. Sorry. It's good speed. Okay.
Top 8, bud. Just gonna go for top 12. We can sweep it in there.
Top 12.
That's there, Brett. Yep.
You know, I guess, too, you're just getting in the way of that
Top 8.
run back, correct? I mean, if you can
Yep.
just lay it in there.
That's exactly it. Even the depth doesn't really matter as long as you're not heavy. Just get it hooked around.
No, we're a little light.
Weight's pretty good. Hard for line.
Weight's good.
Weight's nice.
Weight's nice. Weight's perfect.
We're over curling. Over curling.
Don't want to line it up now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And now in the corner.
Very nice shot. That was difficult. Looked for a minute like it was going to cue them all straight lined up.
Right on the beak.
Yeah, right on the beat.
The method to the madness of the depth of all these guards. Like they asked Pat Jansen to get it tight. They wanted it a little tighter than where it is. That shot would have been tougher for Gallant, but
My intern to start the end, I threw probably 6 feet heavier than this side. I actually thought it was too much. And it still stayed in front of the tee.
got to get the line perfect here to get the yellow off the top yellow.
Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the yellow's going to squirt, but where's it going to go? Bang, and it'll go all the way out, and so they unlock them. Shot stone for the moment. Team Canada top 4.
Over curled a tad.
I thought you were close to it.
Shoot. A little more of that yellow. The Reds would have had a bit more power to kill that back yellow.
Waited a shade too long on it.
Okay.
Hack.
Now look at this.
Yeah, I got you.
And Brad played this twice going this direction last time down here. Roll it buried, and Team Canada's got a big decision to make.
The side is a hair slower than the side you're playing last end, right?
Okay.
Not bad in here, but maybe a smidge.
It looks like we're going down a greasy
good
spot,
path.
so it should be okay.
Yeah.
You can see little bits of frost on the creeping in, and they're saying there's none of it here, so this should be really fast.
Hack weight.
Just a greasy spot down the edge of the 8-foot, it looks like.
Hack weight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. Yep. Straight.
Now, can you get across? Get across, get across. Oh, and underneath. Just hit the 2.
Flying call, Debbie.
Wow.
Great shot. Nice weight. Really good weight.
It's hard to call because I want to anticipate it enough so you can get over there.
Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Whoa.
See, there's the other thing, too, to consider.
Straight.
You know, as Rhett's making the point, if there are 2, then each one waits for the call, but he has to jump across. And he's trying to wait so that Gallant does have that timing down to make the move to the other side.
Is this a big one? Could be 3 points here.
Final stone, going to run this back. Going to run this back. Martin going to run this back and drives it by.
Thought they'd play the freeze in the back one. You freeze the back one on the out-turn side, you can't get it out. It would be 2 at the most.
No, it's not.
No.
It's
Down to the stone at the back edge of the.
Yeah.
The
your
4
first
there.
one. I think is like.
Little less. What's
I
that?
think it's just, you just go by on your feel.
That's how fast it happens.
still
It just
clean, but
just
it's not
underbrushed
Ultra
Can I get
fast.
away with
the
what I
run
did
back
last
the
time?
first time.
On your second.
Is that a feel kind of thing? If you're feeling it?
Yeah, maybe he didn't feel comfortable in the freeze. And the freeze could go wrong too. You could tick, roll open, still a 3. It's just a nice roll by Brad.
Full 8 is
Nice in a good path.
what Gushue is looking for.
Line's good. In a good path.
Back 4, Jeff.
Just clean. You're all over these.
Okay.
You can't hurt it if you clean
Back
it.
4.
Can't hurt it. Can't hurt it.
Back button.
Can't hurt it. You're on ours.
And the crowd responds as we get our first multiple points. Gushue cracks a 3. Wife Krista's there, mom Maureen, the daughters Haley and Marissa. We'll go to the break. 4-2 Gushue. Our final day, Tim Hortons Brier here in Lethbridge, and what a week it's been of shot making.
I like that light.
Chance could jam too.
Angle raise. Shot stone. Belongs to Saskatchewan, trying to keep their chances alive. Have you got this? Angle it back and away it goes. And Gushue will move on.
Sparks up.
And the crowd come to their feet here at the NMAX.
Hey, Kev, throw a good one, buddy.
Whoa! Eat!
Final stone, got to help this over. Got to help this over. It's got to get through the hole.
Don't hit your own yellow.
Get it through. He did. Oh, and he gets rid of two. Moves one out. And can you get there? And a reminder, you still have time to vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. Just rocking and rolling to the music here at the NMAX. Enjoying their time at the Brier as we go to this break. 4-2 halfway through as we check the numbers after 5. And a couple of forces, of course, to start. Bottcher made a wonderful cross-house double to force. But then that hit and roll by Gushue sets up the 3. Maybe the wrong decision. Bottcher trying to run it back and doesn't get there. And Gushue out-curling Team Canada 94-81. Little Sweet Caroline here at the Brier in Lethbridge.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes.
And it'll be 3 straight Canadian Championship. Carrie Anderson.
Carrie's team, you're strong. You got it.
You guys are so consistent. I haven't seen anything like this in years.
I can't say enough good things about that team. I think they've been dominant over the last quad.
Good luck. We're cheering for you. We know you're the best. Just play the way you're capable of and have some fun.
I'm sure they're going to enjoy it so much, and I'm so glad that's able to happen for them this year, and hopefully they'll go kick some butt.
Give her hell out there. We're all pulling for you. Super proud of you guys.
Just to go out there and do the same thing at the World Championships and bring it all home for Canada.
You won the Canadian Championship, won the Scotties. Let's go out and prove that you're the best team. Good luck at the Worlds. We're cheering for you.
Totally deserving of that Scotties victory. Can't wait to watch him, Prince George, go out there and compete and wear the maple leaf.
They're going to be great out there, and just make sure Coach Reed gets fed on time. He gets a little hangry.
Don't take anything for granted, and give her. We'll be watching.
Yeah, Coach Reed Carruthers, after his appearance here with Manitoba, Carrie Anderson, Val Sweeting, Shannon Burchard, and Brianne Mayer. And they'll open against Italy next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. For them, of course, Carrie was 2 years ago. Yesterday, it all came to an end. They canceled it. And they were there when they pulled the plug on the Worlds as the pandemic hit. So get a chance now to return to Prince George and wear the maple leaf. The team wearing the maple leaf here is down by a couple. Team Canada and Brendan Bottcher down 4-2 as we welcome you back on this championship Sunday. Gushue gets the 3 to take the lead, and Team Canada once again with Last Rock playing the red stone.
Hard tap.
Oh, good. Good, Brad?
Yeah, good. Good scrub.
Bradley Thiessen making a run back and then decided to slide into second.
Might be a flat spot.
Yeah.
That's the That's why we have replays, just for moments like that.
Probably does well to go in here.
So that's the second straight game now that they've given up a 3.
Short one for him.
Team Canada. They
Yeah.
gave up a 3 in the third
Yeah, problem is
last
even
night
short,
against
he does
Cooey in
something
the
like this.
1-2
I think
game.
freeze it, but just
And
a
Cooey
feather
at that point
low.
went ahead 5-2.
It's a funny sport because Team Canada played a really nice end. They had 2 queued up perfectly on the Gushue rock through the tight guard. Brad made a good call with Gallant and hooked it. And they just didn't sweep his first one quite quick enough. And when they spilled out, that gave Brad Gushue the one little chance he seems to need this week. And he made it like a nice little soft weight
I think we're tapping a rock.
hit and roll.
All yours.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Needs a curl a bit,
Line's
Jeff.
close.
Whoa, needs a curl. Okay,
If
we're
you
freezing.
watched all the
Line is
curling in
close,
Beijing, Team Canada was never comfortable.
Okay, line's good, line's
Whoa.
good.
You don't want to blame it on the ice because the
Whoa,
other guy was
straight.
playing on it, but it was a totally different
Straight.
surface than what you're looking at here, and they just looked so confident, especially Skipper.
Oh,
Didn't need a curl.
shoot. I wanted it one.
Firm. Millimeter low.
Double would be nice, but hanging around would be better. That's what's cost Bottcher here. When he rolled out in the fourth, that gave Gushue a hammer. He turned the parlayed that hammer into a 3.
Keep it just off the line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
Brad Thiessen. And away it goes.
Sorry, Brad. That's my bad.
So bad call, says Bottcher on the line call. Leaves the shooter in front, so they do have a couple of corners.
Pretty good, I think.
However, shot rock belongs to
Where do you
Gushue,
prefer this?
sitting top 4.
That was my first thought, but I like the guard.
Sure.
I'm good with the guard.
Gets
You want to stick to this side?
Yeah, I
think
mean,
so.
I need lots over here if we play it.
Just go for a broom length. That way this red really isn't in play.
A bit of a flashback to the Flash game. Remember, they had Gushue in trouble, and Flash had to throw a guard, and the rock was in the exact same spot in the same sheet, and they threw the other turn. As we've talked about all week, it's a little bit dished. So you can easily come off that hill with the outturn, and you just knew when they let it go it was going to over curl. Left Brad a window, and he made a nice shot through a port against
What about early,
3.
Jeff?
No.
Brad
You don't want to.
Gushue, the veteran that he is, they've changed turns.
Okay,
Whoa,
It's
right
easier
away.
to get the guard in the right
Line's
spot
Where is it? 3 feet short.
because this is a little straighter.
Oh,
Whoa.
clean. 2
Clean
feet
it.
short.
Probably got a curl.
Clean. 2 feet short.
Gonna have
Clean.
to finish,
Yeah, finish
Jeff.
it, Jeff. Go. Hard.
So
Finish
Walker
it.
pivots around.
Hard. Foot out.
Off
Foot out.
that
Whoa, whoa,
guard
whoa, whoa,
and-
whoa, whoa. Good spot.
Plugs the hole.
Just little things, you know.
That's awareness.
Yeah.
Do you like that one just a sliver high?
Okay.
Yeah. Love it. Heel.
Pat Jansen.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Martin. And stuffed it. Stuffed it, and it may be in the hole now, though.
That's okay.
Can't buy one today.
I don't
Not
mind
far
the ball
off.
red.
We can get to the inside of it.
Don't sweep it at all. They make it the other way.
We got a nice ball of red up there. It's not bad.
Half 4. You want
Even?
full 4, Jeff?
Even or half rock higher might be better than.
I think even's perfect. Tough
A
4.
little wider, but still slick.
Same or hair more than that one.
Yeah.
What makes this team so good is all 4 of them can read the ice, pick the
Wait, looks
appropriate
good.
speed
Hey,
for the
line's
appropriate
good.
spot. They understand this. You heard
Through.
Glant say this is wider than we've been, but we
Waiting
feel
for it.
it'll still be up to
Hold
speed because once it
Heavy.
curls
Heavy.
earlier, it's then into the really quick stuff.
Good. Full 4. Brett's in if you're going to go. Don't need it. Don't need it.
Smidge
Right on my
heavy.
broom, guys.
Wait,
Over there. Just past
perfect.
that. Just past that. Brett's in. Needs a curl. Just past your broom.
No.
Biting button. Good weight. Good shot.
Make that hit and roll.
What do you like? Do you like this one just with medium?
I like this. Yeah. Let's plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah.
So Gushue goes in to sit the 2 without. And once again, the pressure on. Pat Jansen.
A little less weight here. They got to watch it.
Decent. Now, he got this line call right. And
Nice
they
shot,
do.
Pat.
And it'll
Good
go
shot.
out the back. Spills out into the open.
Good throw, Pat. Oh, so close. Good shoot.
Good shot. When will I find the right side of the inch?
Yeah, exactly.
Clean up.
If he rolled that much the other way, he's totally buried.
Nice shot, Pat.
Had to sweep it
Good
a
shot.
tad sooner.
The center line would be pretty good.
That's a tough port for that yellow hit too, Vic.
You like that, Ice?
I do.
Okay.
It's the wrong guy to give a hit and roll to, because all these guys are going to be fairly close to the broom, but it's all about getting the right speed, and he's very good at that.
No, look at the last end.
Right. Same shot, isn't it? It's the exact same shot with a wall of red to roll behind. Anything but wide.
Curl.
Now the pivot. Gallant's got him. And Walker's ready too. And here we go again as he rolls it underneath to the top of the button.
It's all right.
It's so hard with just one. It really is.
Good shot. I just thought it was a little more than some of the boards you're
Yeah,
throwing.
yeah,
Not
I
bad.
agree.
And the difficulty is the calling of the brushes, right?
Yeah, you want to be. They've got to be so precise. So there's that maybe one full second that Gallant can't get over there. But as hard as it is, he's making it look easy. Can you throw the out turn and get enough of that?
Get it to there.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Right on the nose.
Through the hole?
Make it like just medium.
Yeah, through.
Really?
Tougher rock will do it.
Through the hole. I'm just not sure he can get this thin enough to get enough power to get that out. There's a really good chance he'll just stay right there. And then Brad Gushue's going to sink another one.
You can hit it thin enough. Oh, yeah. If we paper that guard, we're gonna almost hit a third.
You got to be so careful here, because you've got to be wickedly tight to that guard, and you can't wreck.
Bottcher.
Yep.
And his first right away. Tarek Martin's got him. Really leaning on it. Got to get through that hole. Get through, and he will not. And then he'll remove a couple. The shooter, though, will sit right there.
Awfully early.
Yeah.
You think it picked? Oh, is that bad timing? Oh my goodness.
I grabbed something.
I had to have. It just took off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the first time this week we've heard it.
Third of the way
It may
down
not
the sheet, it was
necessarily
fine.
be
Might leave a hole.
grit. It could be just maybe a little bit of a something. If it is grit, it's from the
He's got either
grippers,
either or.
and it's also maybe just a flat spot caused from the heat of the shoes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever it was an awfully
Can you
bad
ever
break.
freeze the out turn?
Us?
Yeah.
With the out, you can't. No, but you can. You probably get there
Here.
with the in.
Can you though? We tried that, remember?
I know. I think you can.
What about freezing
Nose
here?
isn't good. Like
I
nose
think,
is.
I think it. What's that?
What about freezing right there?
Yeah. Then he just does this.
Yeah, but your hair's short of it.
Tap it a hair with the in. If you can.
Yeah. Then you give him a pocket. I think at this point we gotta.
Put a third one biting the.
I think get this one. Give him this one. Let's see if we can get one here. Okay.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
if I'm short, so
Yeah,
be it.
yeah, you gotta make a run.
It's just we're playing out in the.
Sure.
The garbage
Well,
here
you just
now.
gotta. It's gonna curl,
You just got to keep a broom
and it's
down.
gonna be a little slow.
I think
No.
I'd say it's
Well,
4 or
It's gonna
5
curl
feet
that much?
slower.
well, I think it's gonna bend.
You think more than that?
Yeah. I mean, his just went. Well,
Frost
you
just
also
pressed in.
take a hair more. You get
And
a
then
little
it
more
Yeah,
too, right?
I could throw a bit of a spinner down there too to get it to track down that spot a bit better.
Where are you trying to be? Top 12?
I think right in the middle of the hole, top 12 ideally.
Million options. You could come right in. You could tap it a bit. I kind of like that. Tap it back, and then the side doubles very, very thin.
Like, there's no way that throw would have no chance of making it.
Brad's going to take the simpler of the options. Just take away the port. If he nibbles is really important, because if there's a run back that rolls out, it's a steal of 2. But take away the easy shot, which is the double through the hole.
Line's okay.
Now, he did say,
Line's good.
and just counting the turns here,
Line's
he
good.
was going to throw a little bit more handle.
Let it work. Whoa. Whoa.
It keeps it out longer. It's just a smart move.
Hard.
Wow.
Hard.
What a shot. What a great guess.
Really nice spot. Good shot.
You're going to leave them something, right?
Yeah, that's right. But there's a bit of a framing here. I don't think you'd have to be a little unlucky to kind of put it through there. But so he's got 2 options there.
Are you trying to stick it or playing the double? Which?
I'm trying to play the double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little margin, 3/4 to 2/3.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't look like if he's going to nose the double, you want to brush it like crazy and get the higher one. He's got 2 options to make it, but both difficult.
Right now it is Gushue's hitting 2.
Clean.
Looking for the raised double and stick it. There we go. Bang, bang. Oh, and he's got it. Very nice. Brendan Bottcher. His wife Bobby's up and loving it. Gets the single in 6.
Good.
I think we all agree that was a must-have for Brendan Bottcher and Team Canada. Very nice to get the single. Facing 2. And so on this championship Sunday, the Tim Hortons Brier from Lethbridge on the NMAX Center. Wild card and Gushue once again have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 7.
Yeah, an unfortunate pick on Bottcher's first one, so he kind of deserved a score. Well played in by Team Gushue though too.
Hard.
Gallant
Stand it.
saves it. And well done. Gets across the nose. Spins it out into the open.
Little late.
Wait.
There's the hair on the straight side.
It's got some curl.
It's taking its time getting in there.
So Grandma.
14-5, 14-7.
This one didn't cost you anything. From Saskatchewan, obviously. And congratulations to Colton Flash out of the Montana. Saskatoon. Wonderful week for him.
Line's good.
I got there. Okay.
The Marsh brothers.
Line's good.
Daniel, Kevin, Catlin Schneider at 3rd. Losing in that 3-4 page playoff yesterday to Gushue.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
What a game that was.
Yeah,
Line's good.
saying
Line's
maybe
good.
one of the best we've seen in some time. It was, you know, Tuesday.
Nice shot.
It was like 2 heavyweight fighters just throwing bombs at each other, and finally Flash was staggered in with that final 3 and 10.
Sure. Steal.
Team Canada needs a force here fairly urgently. Force, take 2 and 8. Force and 9 would be their objective, I would think.
Let's toss, Chevy.
Throws his peels like me. Nice and soft.
No, not how hard you throw them, it's where you hit them. Attaboy, Jeff.
Halfway.
Split center.
Yeah.
The line's good.
Half.
Half.
Half tight.
No, it's tight.
Tight.
It's all.
Yeah. It's not a half.
Line's good. It's curling pretty good.
Yeah. 2/3.
We're tight.
It could
No, it's
curl
all there.
a little bit.
Just has to sit.
No, line's good. Line's good.
Oh, boy.
Good shot.
Nice spot.
True in here. It's nice and straight.
This
Clean.
running it back or
Clean.
just ripping it?
Just ripping it. It's an interesting situation because Team Gushue really can't do much about that Canada Rock without the two yellows disappearing, but wild card one is actually sitting 2 here.
I got a little lighter.
Line's
lighter
good.
than yours, so.
Half. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
Your line's good. It's always Brad's. It's always Brad's.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Yeah.
Good shot, Pat.
Beauties.
Putting them in the right spot?
Yep, they really are.
Straight rip.
Such a simple raised double at some point for Canada.
Clean.
Yeah, it's sitting right in the middle, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Does he throw one more?
Real tight. Same way.
Tight guard.
So you think back a couple of ends ago, and they had the line of stones down the center line. Bottcher threw another guard, and then Gushue decided to put one in between, remember?
Really good call and made perfectly by Delant. That forced, well, 2 errors out of Brendan Bottcher. He tried 2 tough
Hey,
runbacks.
top 12. That's okay. Your line's good.
I wonder if he'll do the same here, just to take the run away.
Top 12. Top
Well,
12.
yeah, and it's even more interesting here because they're actually sitting 2. You don't want this in the paint.
That's a fine spot. That'll play. Good
Nice.
shot.
Good. Good hack.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too deep.
I think you want to make sure that you kill that, don't you?
Yeah.
Hack
Good
weight,
hack.
hit
Heavy
roll
hack?
in.
Yeah. You like that ice? Probably max up in the house.
Pretty straight here, but I mean, I don't mind it.
Rock's top 12 is also.
Probably the best game of the week for Brett. He's really been dialed in.
Yep. Hack. Good hack.
Easy.
Hard.
Hard.
Good hack. Weak
Hard.
stick.
Whoa.
Hard. Heavy hack.
Whoa.
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 Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Watch the shooter.
Watch shooter. I got shooter. I got
There you go. You know, it's fascinating. Say, think about it. If Bottcher makes a play, those go. Now that stone rolling in may go on the board.
That's exactly it. And he has to make a play. They're sitting 2. It'd be interesting.
Freeze that one on the nose.
All the guards have been pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Like that. Feels like 14, 5, 14,
Tricky
7. Yeah.
spot here too, because if you tap it a foot,
nice speed.
the red goes right through.
Line's good.
I liked it.
I thought it was there.
Straight
I
freeze.
think we're there.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay, well then, we have room.
The line's good.
Pumping is no.
We got room.
Bumping would be a disaster.
Right on.
We're all there. We're bumping a hair.
Can't open up a yellow port here.
Sit down.
That place.
Whoa.
I think that's pretty good. Nice.
Second shot, though, does belong to
Yep.
Bottcher. Redstone top 4.
So what are you thinking? I'm just wondering if you
Oh.
throw one in front of that.
What? No?
I think the nose is the shot. Like if we hit this right on the nose,
Kind of wait, like normal.
this one stays right there. To make the double, then he's got to play this way.
Yep.
Right?
Normal.
Normal.
Does it kick this
Or what are you
very
thinking?
far?
I just want to make. We got to make sure this goes.
Yep.
Yes.
I like easy peel right
I
on
like
the
that
nose.
too.
Yep.
Right on the beak.
Right on the nose. Yep.
Again, a good idea here by Team Gushue. Dead on. Stay there. That goes. And then there might be a double for Brendan Bottcher and Team Canada, but it will set up a double for Brad Gushue for a big 2-ender.
Heel. Whoa. 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 Clean. Close. Clean. Whoa. 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 Should go.
So. Okay, good.
That's exactly the way he drew it up, because he
Less weight, I'd say, is probably.
he didn't want to roll that yellow quite as far the back one. That's all that really went wrong. But so if Bottcher took on the double now, he'd be hard pressed to sit 2 and not
thick, it does. Right now it's
give a double.
Could we maybe do that? Is that a
I
force?
like
Just is this a half decent look at a steal?
I don't mind the draw.
If we get a rock in here,
Well,
he's either playing it soft and flirting with that one, or stuffing this one in for second shot.
Yeah. Yeah, if we get one right here, it's...
What's better, right there?
We don't want to curl enough that he can bang it this way
Yeah.
and make a double.
He does have half of this right now, too. But he's flirting with...
Want to call a timeout? Timeout!
First of 2 to be used.
I don't think
It's not a bad look. Like, if we just want to force him, we just hit this on the nose. But
The other thing you could do, you'd have to make it good, but...
I don't think that one's hurting us.
No.
So hit and roll a little or back 4, right?
The only question is it a good enough situation to try and get a steal?
Well, then they have 2 hammers to our 1, too. Get the steal.
Yeah.
If we want to force him, we can just hit it on the nose, roll a foot.
Yep.
that was my first thought. Roll a rock.
The only thing is on the nose, that's kind of natural.
Where can't you go if you make the come around? Where can't you go?
Really, you don't, like, wide open here.
I don't know
that
if
would
he
be a
risks
pretty big
playing
miss.
that, but maybe.
Or, like, all the way around it to here so that he can bang it this way.
Like right here's perfect.
Yeah.
Even this slash probably just...
Like, I just played this draw. Take a little more ice.
Well, if you like it, but the game's on the line. Or I guess if you hit and roll out in this one, too, the game's on the line. But
and even though...
I'd like to force them.
Why not freeze to the back one, Vic? It's a much easier shot.
But play your gut. Okay? Play your gut.
What do you like?
I don't mind the draw.
You like the draw card?
Yeah.
I'm feeling the draw too right now.
Okay, I like it.
Right here.
Kark's ice that we've been taking has been here.
Okay.
It's been pretty good.
Okay.
He likes it. Do you like it?
Not really. Not really. You know, the skill set of this team, you can't question it. They can definitely get it into the right
I don't want to ever get
spot.
across the center line. Like, I think the perfect shot is just biting the center line back button.
Yeah. You're probably back.
If he gets a little over curl, it's a simple raised double. If he comes up a little light, it's an easy double. There's just a lot of things can go wrong. But I know what Brendan's saying. You know, even if you force Gushue to a single, you're 2 down playing 8. Is that good enough?
Line's good.
I like it. Clean.
Line's good.
Line's good. Always Brad. Yep. Yep.
Looks tight to me.
Hard.
This is a scrub. This is a scrub. It's really dying. Thiessen, Martin, and they will not get there. Look out now as he overlaps a possible.
All right. All they had to do is
Run
brush
back.
They quit at the end, Vic. If you'd hit that a little higher.
I think that's same out turn, Jeff.
Wow. That was the problem. It had to be perfect. He looked a little tight and got the slow stuff.
Could have swept it to T-line, though. You don't think so?
I don't know.
Nose? Nose, even a hair low, but nose is really close.
Throwing the out?
Yeah.
The only way you miss this is to have an over curl. Oh, it's out turn. Have a under curl and miss that yellow. You'll probably lose the one he's raising, but that's for 3.
Just comes to the middle a bit.
Just threw it too.
Final stone. Brad Gushue.
Whoa! 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 Curl! Curl!
He switches around. Gallant.
Curl!
Here we go. What do you got? Bang! Oh, and he's going to get 3. 3 for 3. Takes advantage of that missed last draw. And the 3-man team picks up a triple here in the 7th. But on this night, Cooey will beat him. And he's on to the final. Kevin Cooey in Alberta.
We're fortunate we've all been able to do it in the past. This is probably it for our team, our last chance, and who knows when and if, you know, I'll get another chance. So it would be awesome, especially in Alberta. I mean, that's obviously what we're pulling for.
Looking for a record 5th as a skip, Cooey. And the team from Calgary waiting for the winner of this one. And is it going to be Gushue? The 2 previous meetings, 16. It was won by Cooey, 17, of course, that memorable Brier in St. John's, won by Gushue, his first. 7-3 on this Sunday afternoon, Championship Sunday, the Brier. So that's 2 threes now for Gushue in this game. 1 given up yesterday to Cooey, and the previous games he had never given up a 3 at Bottcher.
I also don't mind if you want to tap this up a little bit.
Is that
that too?
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
You know, I mean, look at other sports. You got a bad goalie, or your defense isn't playing well in football. Are those 3s a result of something? I mean, quite obviously that last shot he tried, you thought it wasn't the right shot, so that's part of the reason.
Oh, for sure. And the
Back 4.
I think it was more execution than anything, but I would not have played that shot.
Back 4. Back 8.
There's a lot of reasons why you would play it. I get it.
Roll in front of the other one.
Just too much could go wrong. The other 3, it was a heads-up call by Brad Gushue, I thought, to hook a rock and force Bottcher to a tough shot, and that's all you can do at this level. If you had a skills competition on ice this good, these guys are, you know, if you play a repetitive shot, for instance, like a hit and roll, they start making probably 95% of the shot. So how are you going to get some errors? Gushue's forced Bottcher to a couple tough ones. Bottcher forced himself to a tough one that time.
Yeah. All there though, by itself.
Easy right now. It's going to curl a bit.
Back 4. 8. Yeah. Back 8.
Realistically, you need 3 here.
Yes,
2 would be great, but
yes, hard. You got it off that one. Hard.
2 corners go up, and now using a little rub and roll, trying to get behind, and they do.
Did Kark ever make that thing curl?
Al? You ever just come off our yellow and get rid of that?
Yeah, you can if you
His
like that.
first name should be Carvet.
It leaves it in a decent spot.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Don't ask me to spell it.
No, gosh. With a K, maybe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. As his name is with a K, Carr. You know, you talked about the skills competition. That was one of my favorite things at the Continental Cup. Used to love that skills competition.
Yeah, you're right. That was a lot of fun.
And where are you going to go here? And kick it, and away it goes.
This reminds me a lot of the Olympic trials final against Brad Jacobs.
Great scrub.
Yeah, Glant and Walker just were so good. They just didn't get any opportunities.
Tapping that for now. Give us
Back
some
8, sure. Get to nose.
Yeah, some of the freeze too.
Same
Brett
weight,
Gallant's
Yeah, similar.
98.
Just back 8 by itself.
good.
You got
Line's
similar
good.
weight.
Oh, no, Pat.
Clean.
We're
Clean.
back 8.
Brad Thiessen.
Just back
Whoa.
8.
Whoa, curl. It's got to curl big, Card. You gotta go. Hard. Hard. Closing in on nose now.
Okay,
Good.
That's
All right. That's a good shot.
something to freeze.
That one over the top.
Freeze to that next shot.
You try the double, like. Nose.
Might have been better to quit carving that and kick the yellow one behind the corner. Then when you freeze to the back yellow one,
The only thing
it's
with
tough
the
to
pick is
remove.
we're gonna mess this up right here.
Well, yeah, we don't mind nose, but if we play it tight, we're doing the same thing. Like,
yeah,
I got room.
If you clip the guard, yeah. You could, we could play this quietly, like with just a board, half a rock with board.
I hate that. Even normally, you won't do a ton of damage.
Whatever you like. I'm in with whatever you like.
I like that.
Okay. What's the weight?
Brett had a good option. You try to cross it. It's easier to get it out that way. If you're wrecking the guard, that's not a problem either.
He's almost got to do something then.
Yeah, they seem to be running pretty. Yep. Pretty down here. Board weight, bud.
Board weight, yeah.
Half rock.
Weight's really good.
A little light.
No, it's not light.
Okay, well.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Curl.
Close. Whoa.
Gonna have to curl.
Galand.
Curl.
Now pivoting around,
Gotta
Jeff
go,
Walker.
Jeff. Gotta go. Gotta go. Good shot.
And does. Avoids the jam, 2 on the way through.
This guy's had a lot of phenomenal games, but I really, truly believe if you look at the precision, like that, to get that out perfectly and not disturb the centers, it's just one of the best games I've ever seen Brett play. Numbers are one thing, but they're dead on.
Line's good. Line's good.
Tough to freeze to this one, Vic, because it's fairly open.
Yep, if you can. Hard if you can.
Hard!
One more time.
Hard, boys!
It's good.
Thiessen, Martin. And can they save it? No, a little bit of over curl.
Oh, boy.
Pat can't buy one.
Guard. Yep. Broom length is good.
Oh. Right now, neither angle's great for him.
It's not as fast here, but it's close.
It's just a little slower. I'd say it's 3 or 4 feet slower right now.
I'll get up with you. Broom length.
Yeah. It's pretty tight.
Pretty tight. Okay, a little bit early. Hard early for line. It's okay. Okay, line's good.
We're not in.
Clean it.
Just short, just tighter than the broom.
Line's
length.
good.
Broom length
Doesn't
now.
need to curl, guys. Just clean.
Broom length. Weight's
Whoa,
perfect.
whoa, higher the better on this line. Higher the better on
Weight's
this line.
perfect.
Whoa. Let it stop. Sit. Attaboy, good shot.
But listen, the execution is wonderful. Really is. All 3. From Walker at 97, Galand, 96, and Gushue at 93.
You like that?
I'd say it's 4 feet slower.
Full back 4.
Pink slip for Mark Nichols. I can see it coming.
Probably need a little bit more, eh?
Well, they'd like nothing more than to win for Mark. He's sure been an integral part of all those victories. That's just a perfect spot.
It's definitely more.
Yeah. Line's
I
good.
thought we were there.
No.
We're there right now.
Back 4. Close for line. For line. Yep.
Oh, that hook.
Coming down.
Again, it's gone. Martin.
Just top 12. Top 8.
Oh.
That's what was happening to Pat's rocks last night.
It just picked.
But I don't think he ever gets this one.
I wasn't the
Keep in
throw,
mind the
right?
rocks are sanded, so they actually just scratch them with the sandpaper on a piece of glass.
Play with which red?
It's easy for one
What
to
are we
be a
doing
little
with
bit
it?
I don't know. Can he play it or no?
abrasive than another one.
Now, that was prior to the event, of course.
My only fear is he does something like this.
Yeah.
If he ever gets an angle set up, there's a hero shot coming in for 3 or 4.
What are you thinking?
We could guard something.
Okay. You can see a quarter to a third of this
chase
red.
this, but the thing is, if we ever touch that,
it's a really tough chase for him now.
yeah. You know, we could try and get in here or back here.
Yeah. This is not fun right now.
Right now, he's going to have a hard time.
Do we just play a little guard and see if we could tickle this over?
I like the tickle, yeah.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Do you
I
like
like
the
that.
intern, though?
Yeah, play the intern and just try and...
This is obviously
that's
here,
a
but
shot.
how are they going to get that one? That's going to be the trick.
Yeah, it's a good call. You know
Okay.
the spot, right?
So one way to get that one,
think more-
Vic, would be for Brendan to come off of
We're
there.
trying to just hit
and
half
go into
with
there.
like tight weight.
And
Yeah,
that
so I
might
think we
just
need
leave
more.
one yellow. So what
Yeah.
I think Brad's doing, we used to do this a lot, is just come down with, what's he going, intern. Just come down with intern and maybe kick that over. And then you've got something like that. It takes everything away.
Not what it was at peak, but it's,
And people always say, well, what if I open it up? Well, you're not supposed to throw it that hard. So it's just a 2 guard, take an extra inch ice, and let the boys run it into that rock.
And they, Gushue team really thinks the out turn, that stone just thrown, that path stone thrown
Just
by
short.
Jansen just is
good.
impossible
Lighting
at the
good.
moment.
Yep. Where?
just short.
Yep, for line.
Got to go to bump it.
Clean.
Biting.
Clean. Whoa.
Just
Yep,
short of biting.
Yep. Clean. Yep.
Just short of the ring.
Yep. Hard. Shoot. Hard. Shoot. Whoa.
Oh,
Pistol.
really good.
Great shot.
That's a little better than I drew it.
Perfect.
Great shot. You sure, Beth?
I gave you there. Problem is the
Call,
more,
Jeff. It's good.
The more
Just
we
a great
go,
game, all
I would
three.
almost like to take this
Exceptional
again and just
numbers.
try and spin it just a titch.
And it
Yeah.
shows on the scoreboard, 7-3. Gushue leads. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of
I
Curling
think this
Canada.
is still there around the one Pat just threw.
Yeah, definitely there.
Now Pat's smudged up, whether it was getting slower or
I'm
it
going to give
picked.
you a little bit of extra rotation.
Now you got to get by that one on the cup.
I think we'll have to keep it a little straight through there.
Yeah. There's it's almost without brushing. The port's probably not there. So a little more rotation. Kark, once it's by the top one, will have to brush it to keep it straight. This is a very tough shot.
Well, you got two of the best in the game
Line's good.
on that on the brush, and Kark Martin and Brent Thiessen.
Just for line.
Just for
You
line.
have to believe it's going to go.
Not bad.
Just for line.
Tough for it. Hard. Tough button.
Got to keep going. Got to keep going.
Weight's good.
Keep going.
Weight was perfect.
They're just smudging in a little bit there. Yikes.
Weight was perfect.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, now listen. What did we always say? You got to believe.
You're right on the tee.
Why would they brush that right out of his hand? You got to think that it's going to do that.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
You got to think he'd probably kill. That's the shot. It's just playing down this spot is.
Brad,
you
even if
do roll in
even
half
if
a
you
rock,
fly
it's
it,
okay.
Yeah.
Fly it's okay.
he's got a shot for one.
So what are we thinking? Normal?
I think you throw normal.
I like normal.
There?
That looks good to me with normal.
Just rip it out.
Yeah, they're just saying it's getting a little soggy down the middle there. We saw this last night, and that's why the draws are taking off unnaturally. Halfway down, I think they felt they had that made, but and
What's the dream here?
I thought he might throw. You'd love to nose this, but you can't over curl it and kick out one of those yellows either. So just firm weight.
I'm going to clean it.
Keep it on the high side.
I think you're kind of inside the trouble too.
Okay.
Wild card sitting the Gushue sitting the 3.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Easy.
Try to
Whoa,
wait.
whoa, clean.
Normal
Just
weight.
clean. Clean.
The land.
Whoa. Whoa.
Walker
Clean.
calling line.
Clean. Whoa.
Just get rid of it.
Whoa.
Just get rid of it, and he'll sit right there. So how do you get in now, Brendan Bottcher?
Well done. Good throw. Good.
I think it does touch it.
Whether or not it.
Oh, yeah.
I think
It's
the shot is this for 2, right?
I think so.
Well,
Almost right on the nose, hey?
I don't. Do you see anything else?
The only thing I thought, if you could just whisker this, You might get that one too. But
like this, you mean?
Jeez, I
the
don't.
red.
Oh,
the red, but
I'm
you
talking
hit
about
enough
raising
of
the
the
yellow
probably
onto
not.
the red. I don't think you can see enough of it.
Yeah,
The angle's there, but I don't think it's ever going to go far enough.
Not gonna go. Hey,
no.
I think we got to play this one on the nose.
I think the yellow, as close to nose as we can. It's
Yeah, it's an
tight.
out turn.
Yep.
Hair high on the 5.
Yeah.
If you can get by tight enough by that long guard, you can get it that way. That one does that and definitely comes over towards there, but I'm not sure it gets that one. I don't like his odds.
As much on the left side on the screen as we can, otherwise we're not getting the rock top 4.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the key, but if this is executed perfectly, does it get the shot rock?
Final stone. Here in 8, facing 3, tough. Run back. Here we go, bang, and he'll put it through, get rid of at least one. And it's going to be a steal of 2 more. Gushue. And that's it. And Gushue is through to the final.
Oh boy, great playing today.
Make the final.
Hey, Mark.
9-3. Yeah, Mark Nichols, of course, in his hotel room in quarantine. His brother, you can see Brett Gallant's brother was there. And his fiance, of course, Jocelyn Peterman. Outstanding game. And look at that. You could lip read there as the 2-time Canadian champion Don Bartlett said, some great shots. They are and have made wonderful shots in the last 2 games.
Unbelievable. Brad's feeling, like I said, from Beijing, he's a different player. And I think it's translated to the front end with all that mixed doubles experience. I think they've honed their skills in even farther by knowing they got to get up and do it themselves.
So it's on to the final against Alberta and Kevin Cooey. The Tim Hortons Brier from Lethbridge. Just too good. Simple as that. Outstanding performance. Second straight game by the 3, Gushue, Gallant, and Walker. And it is the 2 threes that jump out at you. Wonderful soft shot, that little hit and roll, set up the 3 in 5, and then another 3 for the 3. 9-3 is your final, and look at that. Gushue 95%, but you think Walker 97, Gallant 95, and Gushue 94 on their own. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. Yeah, win or lose, you still have family. Carrick Martin with his 4-year-old son, Kaylor. So Gushue goes on now to play Cooey tonight. We'll have it for you 8 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be a bronze medal for Bottcher this time around after the 3 silvers. The gold a year ago, bronze now. So they'll have all the colors. Brendan Bottcher. Championship Sunday at the Tim Hortons Brier. Now it's on, and a rivalry will continue with Cooey.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Well, here come the daughters, Haley, Marissa. There's Brad's wife, Krista, as well. And then Brendan Bottcher. You've just lost your chance at defending your title and still has time for a picture and autographs with fans here at the NMAX Center. So tonight, make a note, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be Kevin Gushue looking for a record 5th championship as a skip. And Brad Gushue, 3-man team. We'll take him on when we join you again. From here in Lethbridge, we'll try to stay on our feet as we bring you the final. Gushue, the Tim Hortons Brier, is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.